Am I wrong for telling my mom I will buy my own dress after she called me fat? Hi, I, 19 female, have a wedding to attend that is of some friends of my boyfriend. My mom, 51 female, offered to help me get ready. For context, my mom is gorgeous. She used to be a model. She has always been incredibly beautiful and she has an awesome body. My two brothers, 33 and 31, take after her and are both handsome men. I am the only daughter, and as such, I think she expected someone like her. I'm not like her. I was very thin when I was a kid, but I was a tomboy and I hated everything feminine. Then puberty hit. I gained a lot of weight. I'm not obese, but I am your average chubby person. 77 kg or 165 centimeters. Is that what that is? Overweight, but not overly so, I guess. Also, I don't look a lot after myself in the sense that I don't really go out my way to do skincare, makeup, etc. I love my mom, and she does truly love me, but she isn't a kind person. All through my teenage years, she made a lot of harsh comments about my appearance and my weight. I'm a sensitive person, so this used to affect me a lot. I can usually take criticism fairly enough if it's phrased nicely, but I just can't take it if there's even a hint of mockery or meanness in it. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal now. Years back, I was honest with mom that her comments really affected my self-esteem and she seemed to tone it down. Occasionally, she will still do it, but not often. She just can't help herself, I think. It's her way of showing love, but it makes me hate myself. When I'm not, I feel like some people are just genuinely mean and they don't really care. They're just like, that's just who they are. Anyways, when I'm next to her, she will scan my face for pimples, and if she finds one, she will actively ignore me to pop. What? She will actively ignore me to pop them. Or I will be doing something alone and she will come over to comment that my hair looks bad and I need to use this different product. Or I will be walking and she will comment that my belly is large and I should go to the gym. Things like that. I know they aren't bad, but I can't take it. Poor OP, she's really been brainwashed and been talked down so much that she thinks that someone telling you, your stomach is jiggling, go to the gym, is a nice comment. Like, oh my God, that's so mean. To the situation at hand, she was giving me dresses to use to the wedding. We have always shared dresses, so this isn't news. One of the dresses she lent me was the one that she used 2 years ago at my graduation. I put it on and it was pretty tight. Her and my aunt tried to force it to close, but it was struggling. I said that they should just stop, but they continued to force it and the zipper basically broke down completely. When it happened, my mom blurted out, "Wow, you're really fat." Oh my God, this story just pissed me off. My aunt bursted out laughing and started teasing me about being chubby. I kept silent. We tried a few more dresses. I chose a pretty one that fit well and was elastic, and that was that. Then afterwards, my mom asked me if I really had been going to the gym and said that I would have to suck in my belly during the wedding so it didn't show so much in the dress I picked. I got fed up and told her that I was sick of her comments and I would buy my own dress to go. Mom thinks I blew up at her for nothing and I'm about to spend money over a tantrum. My siblings think I'm being dramatic and that I'm just mad I'm fat. My friends and boyfriend think I'm right. Am I the a-hole? First of all, your siblings and your mom are psychotic. Poor girl, she's talking about, oh, my mom calls me fat all the time. She picks at my hair. She picks at all my flaws. She says, oh, you look nasty and disgusting and but, she's really not that mean. Oh, my God, the psychological abuse for someone to go through all that and to think that it's normal just because it's their mom. Like, this mom is not a good mom at all. Like, she's a mean girl. A lot of girls, their first bullies are their mothers. Am I wrong for telling my daughter she can bring her boyfriend to Thanksgiving? I, 49 female, have 2 kids. Maya, 22 female, and Ben, 19 male. Maya has been dating her boyfriend, Jake, 23 male, for about a year. I've met Jake a few times, and while he's polite on the surface, I find him a bit abrasive. Jake is a vegan and extremely vocal about his food choices. At nearly every family gathering, he's made a pointed comment about our meals, questioning why we eat meat or buy non-organic produce. At first, I brushed it up as a youthful enthusiasm, but over time, it started to grate on me. The last time Jack came over for dinner, I made a pasta dish with a side of salad to accommodate his dietary preferences. Despite this effort, he still managed to criticize the meal, asking why I didn't use real Parmesan cheese since authentic Parmesan isn't vegan. When I offered him dessert, an apple pie I baked from scratch, he declined and he said he doesn't eat sugar because it's toxic. He didn't just decline, though he launched into a 5-minute lecture about how processed foods are ruining society. The rest of the family was visibly uncomfortable, and I had to steer the conversation away to keep the peace. Thanksgiving is a huge deal in our family. We host it every year, and I spend weeks planning the menu. It's all the traditional stuff: turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, green bean casserole, pumpkin pie. I take a lot of pride in the meal, and I love how it brings everyone together. This year, we're hosting about 15 people, including my parents, my sister's family, and a few close friends. A couple of weeks ago, Maya asked if Jake had come. I hesitated, remembering his previous behavior. I told her I wasn't sure it was a good idea. She promised he'd been on his best behavior and wouldn't make any comments about the food. I felt uneasy. I know she loves him, but I didn't think she fully grasped how uncomfortable his attitude has made the rest of us. After thinking about it for a few days, I told her no. I explained that Thanksgiving is stressful enough without worrying about Jake criticizing the meal or making anyone feel judged. I said I wanted this day to be about family, tradition, and enjoyment, not navigating dietary debates or awkward tension. Maya was furious. She accused me of being unfair and disrespectful, saying that Jake is an important part of her life and should be treated as such. She argued that I'm making assumptions about his behavior without giving him a chance to prove he can behave. I tried to explain that it's not personal. I just wanted to avoid conflict, but Maya wouldn't hear it. She said I was being rigid and controlling, and now she's threatening not to come at all if Jake isn't welcome. Ben, 19 male, my son, thinks I'm overreacting and that I should just let Jake come. My husband is caught in the middle. He understands my frustration with Jake, but thinks banning him outright might have been too harsh. Now I'm second guessing myself. I don't dislike Jake as a person, but his behavior puts me in a difficult position. I don't want to ruin Thanksgiving, but I also don't think it's fair to prioritize Jake's feelings over the comfort of the rest of the family. Maya thinks I'm being unreasonable, Ben thinks I'm being too strict, and my husband just wants everyone to get along. At this point, I'm starting to wonder if I'm being inflexible or if I have the right to set boundaries in my home. Am I the a-hole? I feel like she has the right to set boundaries in her own home. It's not like he did this once or twice. He's been doing this for an entire year. Every single time the family gathers together, he has an entire lecture going on about God knows what. You know what I mean? So if her parents are coming, her friends are coming, it's so embarrassing. I hate when people act out in front of other people. It literally stresses me out. She's right. It's so annoying. It's so stressful. Sounds like OP is going to be the one cooking all day long, probably cleaning all day long, probably setting up all day long. She's probably going to be the one who's going to clean after everybody leaves. And then she has to deal with this man in his slick mouth, and then her family isn't supporting her. I hate when people get, put in a tough situation. It's not even that tough. No, I would just say he's not allowed to come. And if you don't want to come, then don't come either, the hell.